All of you give your attendance. Now check the screen is visible. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. In previous class, we have solved some numerical problems on Jain's equation, how to use that equation to calculate discharge and also other parameters. And today, in today's session again, we'll discuss about the empirical formulae for the value of Jain's constant. How that Jain's constant C can be calculated by using various empirical formulas. So here the Jain's equation, that is the value of C. So in Jain's formula, after the name of French engineer, that is Antoine Jain, who developed this formula, that is Q equal to AC root of mi. So in this, the Jain's formula is what? V equal to C root of mi. Correct? So this was the equation of Jain, which is used to calculate the velocity of flow in a channel. And this equation is known as Jain's formula, and it is named after the French engineer, the Antoine Jain, and he developed this formula in 1975. In this equation, C is known as a Jain's constant, which is not a dimensionless coefficient, but it has a dimensions. And the value of C is, how you can get a value of C from this formula? How you can write the C equal to V divided by square root of mi. Okay, so we can write this one. So when we substitute the dimensions for the velocity and also for the other parameters like hydraulic radius and I, where velocity, as you know, it's the distance by time. So the distance can be written as a length by time. And also square root of the hydraulic radius will be the it's a ratio of area by wetted perimeter, and I is the bed slope. Then again, if you substitute the dimensions for area and perimeter, so it will be L square. Area is L into L, that is the length into breadth we take, then both are linear dimensions, so L square. The perimeter is a linear dimension, so L. Then I you keep as it is a bed slope. It's a it is a dimensionless parameter bed slope. Then L here get cancels, then finally you will be getting this one. Okay, so when you get this square root of L by T, which has a dimensions, L is meter per second. So this is the dimensions for the Jain's constant C, but we call it a Jain's constant, but it has a dimensions. Okay, so this is the dimensions for the value of C. Hence, the value C depends upon the system of units. The following are the empirical formulae. After the name of their inventors used to determine the value of C. So this is how the value of C can be calculated, by using the different formula who has invented by the some of the inventors, and they are named after the inventors. And Beijing formula. So Beijing is the name of a scientist who has developed the value of C, how can be calculated. The value of C he has given in MK system, he has given. So he has given the value of C is equal to 157.6 divided by 1.81 plus K divided by square root of M. So this is the formula this Beijing has given to calculate the value of C. Okay. So then in this, K is called as a Beijing constant, and it depends upon the roughness of the surface. Remember, it depends upon the roughness of the surface of the channel, whose values are given in the following table. So we'll see that what is the values of K for different surfaces. But you remember, where K is called as, since the Beijing has invented this formula, In this, the K is called as a Beijing constant, which is depending upon the roughness of the surface of the channel, whose values are given below. And M is the hydraulic mean depth or hydraulic radius. Okay, so in absence of value of C, if the value of K is given in a problem, then you have to calculate the value of C first, then you have to substitute back in this formula and get the velocity of flow. This is by using the Beijing formula for the value of C. I hope you understood, all of you. So this is the Beijing formula to be used to calculate the value of C. So next comes Gangulet-Kutter formula. This is a Gangulet-Kutter formula again. He is the inventor or scientist who has again given the value of C in MKS unit. So the value of C has given C is equal to 23 plus 0.00155 divided by I plus 1 by N, again divided by 1 plus into bracket 23 plus 0.00155 divided by I bracket complete into N divided by square root of M. So this is the formula given by this Gangulet-Kutter, and this formula is called as Kutter formula, where N represent the roughness coefficient, which is known as Kutter's constant. So since this Kutter has invented this formula, hence the value of N is a roughness coefficient. Also this N is called as Kutter's constant, whose values for different surfaces are again given in the following table, where I represents the slope of the bed and M represents the hydraulic mean depth. So again in problems, if the Kutter's constant is given, the Kutter's constant here designated as a N. If N is given, and if they are asking you to calculate the velocity of flow by using the Kutter's formula, you have to calculate the value of C by using this N value, and N will be given, and from that again you have to calculate the velocity of flow, then the discharge. And again these are the sum of the values for the Beijing formula. K values are given here. As I told, the value of K is depending upon the nature of the channel inside surface. Okay, so that is smooth, cemented, or a planed wood. So it depends upon the surface of the channel, how it is. Again, the values of K is given, then brick or concrete or unplanned wood or rubber masonry or ashlar, poor brick masonry, earthen channel or very good surface, or earthen channel or ordinary surface, earthen channel of rough surface. So earthen channel of very good surface or earthen channel of very ordinary surface. So it depends on these surfaces, the value of K. Okay, so these are the values of K. Similarly, the value of N in a Kutter formula. So the value of N, again it depends upon the nature of the surface of the channel inside. So the values of N is given here for various surfaces, like a very smooth surface of glass, smooth surface of concrete, rubber masonry, or poor brickwork, earthen channels neatly excavated, or earthen channel of ordinary surface, earthen channels of rough surface, natural streams clean and straight, natural streams with weeds, pools, etc. So like these surfaces are present, then the value of N will be, these are the values of N, which will be given in the problem, but you have to utilize this value and calculate the value of C. So for different formulas, so these are the different formula to be used to calculate the value of C, and these values to be utilized to calculate the C, then you have to substitute back in the velocity equation. Then next comes the Mannings formula. This is very important for you. So this is there for Mannings formula. So this is again, Manning has given a formula to calculate the value of C. It's a simple formula given. The C, according to this formula, is C is equal to 1 divided by N and M raised to 1 by 6. This is a formula Manning has used. And again in this, N represents the Manning's constant, which is the same as Kutter's constant, and M is the hydraulic mean depth. Again, it is whatever the Kutter has taken the value of N for different surfaces, the same values are to be taken for the Mannings formula also. And this is this formula is called as a Mannings formula to calculate the value of C. Okay. And the Mannings constant, which is having the same value as Cutter's constant for the normal range of slope at hydraulic mean depth, the value of n are given in this table. So these are the values of n for the Mannings formula also. So I hope you understood these three formulas, all of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so remember these three formulas to calculate the value of C. Just you note it down, the Beijing formula, just you directly write it down. So all of you note it down, this Beijing formula. Only write C is equal to 157.6, 1.81 plus K root of M. Then next I am going to solve the problems. Just you note it down, this C, the value of C here for Beijing formula. Next you note it down, this Kutter formula. This, write this formula. Write it only. C is equal to 157.6. The formula only write it. Next I am going to give some problems to solve you. Over?
Yes, sir.
Take this one. This is over?
Yes, sir.
Then you take this one. Which one? This one. C equal to Mannings formula. The second one is the Kutter formula. Then third one is the Mannings formula. Is it over? Taken Mannings formula? Okay. Now, take this problem now. This one. Take this one. Find the discharge through the rectangular channel. Take this one. Find the discharge through a rectangular channel 2.5 meter wide, having a depth of 1.5 meter depth of water and bed slope 1 in 2000. Take the value of K 2.36 in Beijing formula. Find the discharge through a rectangular channel 2.5 meter wide, having a depth of water 1.5 meter and bed slope as 1 in 2000. Take the value of K as 2.36 in Beijing formula. So what is the shape of channel given here?
Rectangular.
Rectangular. Draw this rectangular first. So whenever you are solving a problem, you have to solve it by drawing the figure. So this is B. What is the dimensions given here? B is the dimension B equal to 2.5 meter. What is the depth?
1.5.
1.5. Correct. Okay. Now the question here is, what is the, find the discharge. Okay. So B is 2.5, depth is 1.5. Then you calculate the area, calculate the perimeter. Then, but you have to use the Beijing formula. So you all know the discharge equation. Q equal to what? A into V. So in this one, what is the value of V? By Chaggy's formula, what is the value of V? A into C, square root of Mi, correct? Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Then in this one, value of C is given or not? Value of C is given or not?
We have to find out.
Yes, we have to find out. How you will find? By using the Beijing formula. What is Beijing formula? Tell me.
One 157.6.
157.6. Good. 157.6.
Divided by 1.
Divided by
1.81 plus K divided by root n.
1.81
Plus K divided by root n.
plus
K divided by root n.
plus K 1.81 plus K divided by, it's K divided by, okay, is it correct? Right. Okay, now you calculate the value of C and tell me the answer. All of you, I want the value of Q. All of you calculate that value of Q and tell me the answer. So that's why I told you to write the equations of C for all for solving the problem. Tell me the answer. You can write that value in the comment box here. in chat box. So I'll check the answer. Okay, you can write in a comment box. All of you write your answers. The value of C is 30.42. Some are writing 33.76. Gufran namak wale. Is it discharge answer or value of C? Gufran?
Yes, sir.
Is it a discharge answer or what?
No, sir. It's only, sir. It's wrong.
It's wrong. Huh? Check it answer. Harish Kitali.
Sir.
Harish, is it which answer? It is it discharge or value of C?
Sir, discharge.
Discharge 2.33 meter cube per second. Okay. Nehal has got a value of C as 30.42. Anushri Ramayana. C equal to 33.76. Nandita is the same. Anushri 2.337 meter cube per second. Shruti Nayak 33.76. Value of C 33.76. 33.76. Maximum have got 33.76. The value of C is then is correct. Then Q is the 2.37. So okay, let me check the answer. So all of you check the answer here. So we'll check the answer. Okay. So the value of C is 33.76 is correct. Value of C is correct. Then Q is 2.337. So those who have all got 2.337, it's correct. The answer is correct. Okay. So let us take the one more problem. Write on this problem, all of you. Write on this one. Find the discharge through a rectangular channel of 14 meter wide, having a depth of water 3 meter, bed slope 1 in 1500. Take the value of n 0.03 in Cutter's formula. See here they are asking you to take the Cutter's formula. So you all have taken the Cutter formula, right? That C formula, C. First you calculate C by using the Cutter's formula and tell me the value of C by using the Cutter's formula. Okay, please take this problem and again tell me the discharge, value of C and discharge. Just you write in a comment box for this problem. Find the discharge through a rectangular channel 14 meter wide, having a depth of water 3 meter and bed slope is 1 in 1500. Take the value of n is equal to 0.03 in the Cutter's formula and tell me the answer, all of you. The problem is visible to you all. Is it clear? You all can see the sentence. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, note it down then. Problem you note it down and solve it and tell me the answer. You can write in a chat box. There your answer, you just post it. I'll check that answer. Post your answer here. Did you calculate? Anusri Ramayana. C is 32, Q is 10.86. Harish Kitli, C is 25.87. Kajal Pawar 35.91. Okay. So any other answers? Anybody has calculated? Just send your answers. Only 3 have posted the answer. What about others? Nehal C.31. Nehal, check your answer. It should not be, it is in decimal. If you went wrong in calculation of C, then the entire problem will go wrong. Any other answers? Nandita Patil, 25.87. Is it the value of C or discharge? Nandita Patil. Shruti Nayak, what is your answer? Gayatri Kelaginmani.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, calculated. C equal to 25.87, sir.
What? Danish Mirji. Danish.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir,
your
calculating,
answer?
sir.
Gausia Banu Bepari. Present?
Yes, sir. Calculating. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Just post your answer. Junaid. Junaid is not present. Prajwal Bagalkoti.
Yes, sir.
Have you calculated?
No, sir. Calculating.
And your answer.
Yes, sir.
Namo Sarkar C 25.87. Mansi C 25.87. Then Irshad Ahmad 25.87. Okay. So maximum have got 25.87. Okay, let me check the answers of C. Then you calculate the value of Q also and tell me the value of Q also. Q, Amrut Mane has got 57.49 meter cube per second, right? Amrut Mane.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Danish Mirzi has got 25.8, the value of C. Prajwal Bagalkoti 25.87. Maximum have got 25.87, then the answer is 25.87. So we'll check that one. And also send me the value of Q. I'll tell you the both the answer. Value of Q also is send. Okay, value of Q is 8.78, 8.782, 8.782. Namaskar. Okay. Any other answer? Value of Q. So 3 have sent 8.78, 8.782. Namo Sarkar 8.782, Gayatri 8.782. Okay, let me check the answer. So here the value of C is 32.07. So this check the answer all of you. So all have got.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, they taken 4 meter wide, sir. Actually, it is 14 meter wide, sir.
1 meter. Okay, I'll check it. Okay, 14 meter. Okay. Here they have made a mistake. Okay, right. 4 into. Okay, if you take a 4 meter wide, what about the value of C?
Right? Sir, we calculated for 14 meters.
34.67 for 4 meter wide, sir.
Right. Now, suppose if you take it is 4 meter, is it correct?
Sir, for 4 meter is correct. For 14, 0.31.
0. Right. Then it is for 14 meter wide, the value of C is 25.87. 87. Then the Q is
57.49, sir.
57.
57.49.
57.49. All have got the same answer, 57.49. Those who have all got the value of C, 25.87. What is the value of Q?
21.
This answer is right, Q. You leave about this answer. Okay. So they have taken 4. So as per the problem, you take 14 meter wide, having a depth of 3 meter. So what is the answer? The value of C and Q. Is it correct or not? Some have written the answer 21. Gayatri Kalginmani 8.782. Is it correct?
Okay, sorry.
Nandita Patel 8.780.
Yes, sir.
Is it correct? Have you checked, cross verified? Which one is correct? 57.49 or one more answer is 21. Is that one? 21.73. 21.73.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, actually in the formula of Q, they taken 4 meters, sir. Actually, the area comes 42 meters, sir. If taken 14 meter, then it will become 59.49, sir.
Okay, here this one.
Yes, sir. Actually, they all taken 12 meter only, sir.
Okay. Okay, leave about this one. You leave this one. I'm asking as per the problem. If you take 14 meter and 3 meter wide, so what is the answer?
Sir, 25.87 and 57.49 is correct, sir.
Okay. Then just all of you please cross verify this answer. Check this answer. Okay. Check this answer. You note it on these answers and verify these answers as per the problem. Okay. So I'll go to the next problem. So all of you noted down this value of C and Q and please check it once. So as per the problem only you take it 14 meter wide and 3 meter depth only take and calculate. Okay. So let us take the next one. It's a very important Mannings formula. So this problem. So quick you take. Find the discharge through a rectangular channel of width 2 meter having a bed slope of 4 in 8000. The depth of flow is 1.5 meter and take the value of N in Mannings formula as 0.012. Okay, and calculate the discharge. Again, you calculate the value of C by using the Mannings and value of Q. Okay. Tell me the fast here, the value of C. The Mannings formula is very simple here. Can anyone tell what is the Mannings formula? 1 by n.
M raised to 1 by 6.
M raised to 1 by 6. Okay. So calculate this one quickly. Tell the value of C and Q for Mannings. And this is there for your syllabus. They will be asking many times Mannings equation only. So the Mannings n is given here 0.012 and calculate the value of C and Q. And you tell me the answer, I'll write here answer. Then we'll check the cross verify. Note it on this problem. Find the discharge to a rectangular channel of width 2 meter having a bed slope of 4 in 8000. The depth of flow is 1.5 meter and take the value of n in Mannings formula as 0.012. Again, it's a rectangular channel. Can draw the rectangular channel.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Yes.
C equal to 76.53.
76.53.
76.
76.53.
Q equal to 3.97 meter cube per second.
3.97 meter cube per second. Okay, let me check here who all have given. Nobody has sent the answer. Okay, so here the value of C is 76.54, correct, and 3.97, correct. Okay, so very good. So this is correct. Answer is correct. So please note it on these answers. The value of C is 76.54 and 3.977. 3.977. Okay. Then take this one as an assignment, and then I'll wind up the today's class here. So this one you take the assignment. Find the bed slope of the trapezoidal channel. Here the channel is trapezoidal. Of bed width 4 meter, depth of water is 3 meter, and the side slope of the channel is 2 horizontal to 3 vertical. When the discharge through the channel is 20 meter cube per second, take the Mannings n is 0.03. In the Mannings formula, C is equal to 1 by n, m raised to 1 by 6. Here directly the formula is given in this problem. You have to calculate the bed slope of the trapezoidal channel. So here it is given completely the dimensions of the channels given here, 4 meter wide and 3 meter depth, also 2 horizontal to 3 vertical. The side slope is given. So you have to calculate the bed slope of the channel by using the Mannings formula. All of you note it down. This is assignment problem. Assignment problem. Note it down, all of you. Over? Have you taken? Is it over?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So with this, we'll wind up the today's session. And till today's class, so your portion will be there for the IA. Okay. The first module and the second module till the Jain's equations and whatever the problems we have solved so far. So including all the problems, and the similar problem will be asked in the exam. Okay, in your IA, similar kind of problems will be there, and the values may get change. So don't expect the same values what I have solved in the class, but you will get a similar kind of problems. And whatever the assignment questions I have sent, so you please go through those assignment questions. Okay, and study it and give the exam. Okay, is it clear? Anything you want to ask? Anything if you